Hello, team. This is Rondell Mitchell, aka the How To King, coming to you today from Columbus, Ohio. As promised, I wanted to provide you with a little bit of training today. I do apologize. I was going to do a live training, but mom ended up leaving town, and I have the kids, so it's kind of hard to do a live training while the kids are still awake. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this recorded training for you guys, and hopefully you guys get a little bit of value from it. So what we're going to be covering today is we're going to be covering voice drops, okay? Ringless voicemail marketing. Okay, now what is a ringless voicemail? A ringless voicemail is any time that you create a message that goes directly into the voicemail box of a cell phone. So what it does is it will bypass the ringing mechanism on that cell phone, and it will drop your message directly into the voicemail box. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and log in here. Now the platform that I use for my ringless voicemail drops and for my for my phone broadcast campaigns is called Lead Jumper. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and log into Lead Jumper. And if you want to get access to Lead Jumper, just let me know. There are other places out there where you can get ringless voicemail and phone broadcasting done for you. But, it's just my personal opinion that I like to do things myself rather than be dependent on someone else for my marketing and my advertising. So I like to do things on my own time. That way I don't have to wait. When I'm ready to do it, I just do it. So let's go ahead and log in here. Click on submit login. And this is the home page of the back office of your Lead Jumper tool suite. Okay, so I'm going to come over here to where it says Easy Leads. Click on there. And now you see a menu open. What we're going to be focusing on is voice drops in this training. Okay, so I'm going to click on voice drops, then I'm going to click this button to access the platform. All right, so now my platform is open, and I'm going to actually create a campaign here. Okay, so I already have the campaign named that I'm going to use, but I will show you how that works. So if you wanted to create a campaign from scratch, you would click on this blue button. All you would have to do is give your campaign a name, give it a description, and enter your caller ID right here in this field. And you need to make sure that your caller ID has a 1 in front with no dashes and no parentheses and no spaces. Just one number altogether, starting with the digit 1 and your area code. Okay, then you would click on create, and as soon as you click on create, your campaign would pop up right over here like this. Okay, so this is the campaign we're going to be using, the Team Ringless Voicemail Training campaign. Okay, so we're just going to run a small test on this particular campaign. Okay, so this is a test that, wait a minute. This is a test that I ran earlier today. Okay, now this particular test, I uploaded 999 leads. They were older leads, and out of those 999 leads, 678 messages were delivered successfully. Now you can see here we had 283 inactives and 36 had SIM card failures. So we delivered 678 messages already today. Okay, and it's only 3.5 cents per minute, so that's probably somewhere in the field of about 20 bucks that I spent for that. Now let's come back down here to this one, and the only thing that we need to do to activate this campaign is obviously we need our message that we're going to use, and we need some leads. Okay, so first off, if you want to hover over these buttons, it'll tell you what each button does. This is the edit button where you edit the properties, and the red X is delete, this one here will export any information like leads that you have uploaded and so forth. This button here is where you upload your message. Okay, now if I wanted to upload my message, you can see here I have pre-existing messages in there, but none of these are the particular message that I want to use. So I would click on add a sound file. Now they give you two options here. For those of you who are a little bit tech challenged, maybe you're not very computer savvy, if you don't know what a WAV file is, then you may want to just go ahead and use the record over phone feature. Okay, now if you know how to create a WAV file and record it on your computer, it'll probably sound a little bit better if you do it this way. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to say team RVM training, team RVM training message. Very simple. Okay, so now I do have the file on my computer already, so I'm just going to click on select WAV file. But if by chance you were one of the ones who wanted to record it over the phone, all you would have to do is click on record over phone. It'll say call me at, and if that's the number that you want to be called at, then you leave it there. If you need to change the number that you need to be called at, you just click here and you'd enter your number the same way with the one in front, no parentheses and no dashes, and just enter that 11-digit number there, and then you'd click on add sound. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the WAV file and select my WAV file here. Let me go and find the particular file that I'm looking for. Okay, I believe this is it. And then we're going to click on add sound. Okay, now I'm going to click on here, and now you can see my new file just populated here in the box. Alright, so now we have the file that we want to use. Now I'm going to choose this particular file, and then I'm going to click on set as voice drop message. Okay, so now I have my message that I want to send out, and once you click that, it says current voice drop selection, and then you'll just click over here where it says copy sound files. So now you've copied your sound file, and your page will refresh, and now you can see that the little audio icon is visible, which means that you have in fact uploaded a sound file. Okay, now you see the little caution arrow triangle here, and that's just indicating that you don't have any contacts. So if you don't have any contacts in here, you can't send out a message, obviously. Okay, so now we're going to come over here to the plus symbol, and we're going to look for some contacts to add. Okay, so we'll click here, then we're going to click on go. Now we're going to click on the blue load CSV file button, and remember, this has to be in CSV format. It can't be an Excel sheet, an Excel book. I mean, it has to be CSV, comma delimited. Okay, now we're going to click here. Let's find our leads button, or folder rather, and then I had a file here that I created just for this training that was called here we go, first 200 buyers. Okay, so these are buyer leads that I'm using, which means that they've actually made some type of purchase on the internet in the past. Now the leads are a little old, but you know, a lead is a lead in my opinion. Okay, so what you want to do is, the name is irrelevant because we're leaving a ringless voicemail. So the only thing you need to do is match the telephone number field with the field that says phone. Okay, and it'll look like this. Then you click on upload. Once you click on upload, you click OK here, and now the page should refresh again. Well, it didn't refresh, but you can see here that I actually have 199 leads that I just uploaded. Okay, so now you can see it says ready. There's a green check there. So the only thing that I need to do from this point forward to activate this broadcast is click this start button. And when you click the start button, everything will turn green. And that's how you know that the campaign has began. Now you can see here it's only 3.5 cents per minute for every successful voice drop. Okay, so I'm only doing a broadcast to 200 people right now. So that would be about $7 for 200 successful drops, because 3.5 cents times 10 is 35 cents. So times 100 is $3.50. So times 200, you double it and it would be $7. Okay, so for about $7, I'm about to send out 200 pre-recorded messages directly into the inbox of these leads. Now, what happens is, in the message that you send out, it's important that you are very clear about what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Okay, now the message that I sent out, it says something along these lines. It said, "Hey, this is Mitch here. Sorry I missed you. I was just sending this message out because I figured that you are probably still interested in making an income from home." Okay, now we have a very unique opportunity here. You can earn upwards of $1,000 per day. If that's something that interests you, what I want you to do is I want you to call back the number that's on your caller ID, or you can go directly to the website. You can type in simpleincomeidea.com and go directly to the website. Again, that website is simpleincomeidea.com. And sometimes you may even want to spell it for them. So the whole goal is for them to really believe that you left them a voicemail, rather than you use some type of software to send out an automated message. Okay, the more that it sounds like a real voicemail, the better your response will be. Okay, so now let's go ahead and refresh here, see what's going on. And we can see that so far 14 messages have been delivered, and we've only called 27 numbers. So let's refresh again. Okay, now we've called 30 numbers. Let's refresh again. Okay, so now if I go over to here to 800 link, I kind of want to show you the activity that's been taking place today. Okay, so let's click on 800 link and log in here. Okay, so I'm going to come over here to call reports. Alright, now I'm in my call reports and I want to run a specific report. So I'm going to click on filters, and then I'm going to find the called number. Okay, now the number that I want is the $1,000 per sale number that I have. Okay, so now I have my called number, and I'm going to click on load. So now this is showing me all of the incoming calls that I've received to this particular number today. Okay, now the cool thing about 800 link is, when you know how long your message is, you can see and gauge how long they listen to your message. Okay, now my overall message is about 7 minutes and 42 seconds. Okay, now you can see here, anybody who's left a message, you'll see a little envelope right there. Okay, so if you see an envelope, that means they left you a message. Okay, and I've already checked this particular message, and this person was very interested. Okay, so this is somebody who wants me to call them back tomorrow. Alright, now one thing that you should be doing if you're very hungry, if you have not generated any sales, if you're not financially free and you consider yourself to be hungry, this is what you should do. Whether it was a Ringless voicemail, or it was a phone broadcast, or a text message, or any other form of marketing that you use to drive people to your 800 link system, whenever someone has listened to a large portion of your message, like this one, listened to the entire message but did not leave a voicemail. Okay, let's scroll down. Now, a lot of these folks, they only listen for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 12 seconds. Those right there may not be very good to call back. But look at this one, a whole minute. That's pretty long. This person here listened for 7 minutes and 48 seconds, didn't leave a message. This person here listened for 8 minutes, didn't leave a message. This person here, a minute and 36 seconds, didn't leave a message. Okay, now the thing to realize here is that some of these people may have just been busy, they may have been distracted. Okay, so there is no guarantee that they weren't interested in what they were listening to. Maybe the baby started crying, maybe the food on the stove began to burn. There's a lot of different scenarios that people could have been distracted by while they were listening to your message. Okay, so what I would recommend is that any person who has listened to a certain amount of your message deserves a call back. Okay, so what I will do, I will lead by example here, and I will actually make a live call while we are on this training to one of the people who listened to a large portion of my message and did not leave me a message. Okay, so let's grab this guy here. Okay, working the numbers, folks, because okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 87083123801 is not available.
Here we go.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, this is Rondell Mitchell here. The reason that I'm calling you is you received a message from me. It was around 5, almost 6 p.m. Eastern time, and then you called and you listened to my automated recording about our income opportunity, and you listened to the entire message, but you didn't leave a message at the end. And so far, you haven't gone to the website. But I figured that if you listen for an entire 8 minutes, that you have to be somewhat serious about earning some extra income. So I figured I'd give you a call back and kind of connect with you a little bit and get to know you a little bit. But since I got your voicemail, if you want the information, all you have to do is go to www. So again, that's www. And then you can get the information that you need to see what it is that we do and learn how myself and many other people are having $1,000 months, $1,000 weeks, and some of us are having $1,000 days very consistently. So thanks a lot, and you can reach me anytime by going to that website, or you can give me a call back at this number, 614-600-2328. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's how easy that was. Now I rambled a little bit because I'm doing a training, and my train of thought wasn't necessarily the same as it usually is. But I see another one here. Have a feeling this person isn't going to answer either.
Hello?
Hey, this is Rondell
Hello?
Mitchell. Hi, can you hear me okay? Can you hear?
Yep.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, I can. Who's this?
Oh, okay. My name is
Hello.
My name is Rondell Mitchell. You called and
Mhm.
you listened to my automated recording. Probably about 2 hours ago. You listened to it for 8 minutes. You remember that?
Well, I don't know. This is not my cell phone. This is actually my mom's cell phone, and she's not available right now, so I do not
Oh.
know.
Oh, okay. No worries. Okay. Well, thanks anyway.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Yep. Bye bye.
Okay. So on that one, I had the wrong person. So you know, it was worth a shot. And here's the thing: with your 800 link system, you can actually run another filter, and you could say call duration, and you could look for people who listened to your message for uh, more than 60 seconds. And then you could click on load. I think I may have done that wrong. Let's try it again. Okay. Called number, then the call duration. Okay, enter the minimum or maximum. Values are in minutes with one decimal point. Okay. Equals 5.3 equals 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Okay, so let's try this 1.0. Alright, now let's load it. Alright, there we go. So now I just ran a report on every person who called my number back today that listened for longer than 1 minute. Okay, so now I have a list here of everyone who listened for longer than 1 minute. Now, one thing I could do is I could call them all back individually, but if I had a really, really big list, what I could do is I could take this list, I could click on export, I could click OK, and it would actually export this list of individuals into an Excel sheet. And then I could take this Excel sheet and I could load this Excel sheet right back into my lead jumper for a whole nother ringless voicemail campaign. And when I did, I could just say basically the same thing I was just saying now. I could say, "Hey, this is Rondell Mitchell. Sorry I missed you. I noticed that you responded to some of my advertising yesterday. You listened to the entire message, but you haven't been to the website yet, and you didn't leave me a message on my voicemail. So, if you listen to that entire message, I know you must be looking for a way to make extra money. So, go ahead and check out my website. Go to www.blahblahblah.com or give me a call back here on the number that showed up on your caller ID and you can speak to me directly. All right, thanks a lot. Have a good one. Bye bye. And it's that simple. So you I call it remarketing. Okay, so I could remarket to all of these people. Okay, and then again, this particular person left the message was actually at work, and she told me to give her a call tomorrow. Okay, so folks, this game is all about putting yourself out there, getting in front of people, and being consistent. If you can do that, there is without a doubt no question in my mind that you will start to see $250 days, $1,000 days, $3,500 days, whatever program that you're promoting. You know, if you're in something top tier like Titan, possibly even a $22,000 day from what you just learned here on this training. Okay, now obviously it does require a little bit of a budget, but you know, all it takes is one sale to make a massive return on investment in your business for your marketing. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end things there. We've been going for about 27 minutes now. I'm going to have to take some time out to edit this video and everything like that. So, if by chance you want to get access to Lead Jumper, you want to get access, go upstairs. Go upstairs. If you want to get access to Lead Jumper, you want to get access to more of my training, you can access Lead Jumper by clicking on the link somewhere below this video, or you can just contact me directly. I can't really remember. I think my link for Lead Jumper is LJ. Let's see. lj.partnerwithdell.com. No, that's not right. But if you go to lj.partnerwithdell.com, by the time this video is live, that will be an actual link, and it'll take you to my Lead Jumper page where you can get set up with Lead Jumper. So again, if you want to get access to Lead Jumper, just go to lj.partnerwithdell.com, and then it'll take you to my Lead Jumper page. You can check it all out, get started, and I'll show you how to use this thing and get you help you to start seeing more leads in your business. All right, so thanks for taking a little bit of time out of your day, folks, to watch this training. Again, I hope it was beneficial to you, at least in some way. So that's all for now, and thanks for watching, you guys. See you on another video.